There is one trait that makes any man attractive to women. And no, it is not money, looks, or status. It is something far more powerful, and most men completely overlook it. You want to know what that is? Then stay tuned, because that is what I am going to teach you in this video. But first, my name is Van Johnson, a dating, life, confidence coach, and image consultant for men. I am also the founder of the Brethren Community, a community for men to help men become the best versions of themselves. So thanks for joining me for this video, and let's get right into it, and let me give you the key to attracting any woman. The universal trait that attracts all women is grounded in magnetic masculine energy, and it can be developed by any man regardless of what you look like or how much you make. So let's start with the first thing that you need to know. Women respond to emotional influence, not logic. I understand that men, we operate more on a logical basis. We think logical, and often in dealing with women, we try and communicate logically. But if you want to connect with a woman, if you want her to feel something, which is what needs to occur, if you want to build that strong attraction, if you really want her to have that strong desire for you, she needs to feel something. See, because attraction is emotional, not rational. And as men, we can sometimes get that confused. Women are drawn to men who make them feel something: excitement, mystery, safety, adventure. Women love men that can make them feel these things. See, logic is boring when it comes to building attraction with a woman. It doesn't make her feel, it just has her thinking. She doesn't need to think in that way. She needs to be on the emotional side of things. So this is where you want to go if you actually want to build a strong, real connection and build real attraction with a woman. You need to learn how to lead emotionally, not just talk logically. This is what will really get your foot in the door. Have you ever been on a date with a woman and she said, I didn't feel that spark? Well, if you did not understand what that meant, or if you ever heard a woman say that, what she is literally saying is, that spark that she's talking about, she didn't feel emotion. There was too much logic. He did not build enough attraction on that date. He was probably just too logical. You have to stimulate a woman's emotions if you want her to feel that spark that women always talk about. And you really only get one chance at this. If she doesn't feel that spark, it's done. Number 2, you must embody calm confidence. Now, what does that look like? Well, let me tell you what it doesn't look like. Nervous, jittery, overthinking, that kind of energy repels women. If you're the guy in the room that's clearly you don't know what to do with yourself, you always have to be fidgeting, or maybe you're over there stuck on the wall because you're overthinking, you don't want to be seen too much. See, that's that energy that will repel women. The most attractive men carry calm certainty. You know and understand who you are outside of everything else. These kind of men, they walk slow, they breathe deep, and they speak with a purpose. You don't have to rush and try and get your words out. When you're doing that, it makes it seem as though you are lower value because you're rushing all the time, you're fidgeting. It makes your words seem low value. You don't think that they're valuable enough to actually be heard, so you have to try and rush to get everything out. And this ultimately will be unattractive. Practice mindfulness. Control your breathing. Train your body language to project certainty. This certainty is powerful when it actually comes to building attraction with women. This is the kind of thing that they are drawn to. Number 3, become a man who doesn't need her. Neediness is the number one attraction killer. Women do not want you to need them. See, if you need a woman, that means you have now placed her on a pedestal. You have placed her above yourself. Women do not want that. She does not want to be above you. She doesn't want to look down on you. In fact, she wants to be able to look up to you. High value men don't chase, they attract. Okay, so you want to be attracting, not chasing, not pedestalizing. Build your life to be so full and so purposeful that she becomes an addition, not a necessity. If a woman is a necessity in your life, you pretty much already failed before you even began. Women don't want to be a necessity. You will hear women say they want to be the prize, or they are the prize, or they want to be the priority, but women don't actually want that. This is where you really have to understand the female mind. Women say what they feel, not always what they think. Often, they don't really know what they want. You have to know it as a man to be able to truly give her what she needs so that she will be attracted to you. A woman should never be a necessity in your life, only an addition, and you should be able to walk away at any point. That is what will make you attractive to women. 4, speak like a man who has options. Women pick up on your subconscious belief system. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's say you meet a woman and immediately you are flooding her with text and giving her gifts and always wanting to be around her and responding immediately all the time to every text. These are subconscious behaviors, and she will pick up on them. Maybe you plan a super extravagant date for the first time. You're buying her flowers on the very first date. And while sure, that seems great, and women will even say they want those things, they don't. That communicates neediness. That communicates that you have no options. You have nothing else going on in your life. You need to stop asking for permission. Stop playing it safe. You have to be willing and able to take charge. Lead her. Talk to her like you've been here before, like you've had women like her, and you know what you're doing. She wants to be led, and she wants to know that you are experienced. She wants to know essentially that you have been here before. She wants to know that you have options. This is called pre-selection. Pre-selection is when women want men that have women. And when you communicate subconsciously that you have no other options, she will lose interest. The same way as when women want you, more women want you. When women don't want you, less women want you. Number 5, be direct but playful. Women love men who say what they want without being too robotic. So know how to maneuver, right? And work your way around what you actually want to communicate directly, but do it in such a way that it is playful at the same time and fun for her. Again, you want her to be feeling something. You don't want to be doing this with all logic. You want to make it emotional for her. So a flirty smirk, a teasing tone, direct compliment with controlled delivery, that kind of thing. So don't be basic. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so gorgeous. You're the most amazing woman I've ever met. Don't ever say these basic things. She hears these kinds of things all the time. Okay, you can communicate directly, but in kind of a roundabout, more playful way that builds that attraction. So you want to practice the art of tension plus charm. That is what will make her lean in. That is what will really get her to really be invested into you. Again, it's all about making her feel something. So when we talk about tension and charm, think about that great TV show that you really, really like, how it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then it leaves you with a cliffhanger. For example, like what was it? Endgames, the Avengers Endgame, an ending nobody expected, and then it just left off there, leaving everybody wondering what in the world just happened. That is how you want to be able to go about things. You don't want it to be too logical, and you don't want it to be so she knows exactly what's coming. You want to be able to deliver it in a way that builds up that suspense. And then you actually want to be leaving her with that suspense. It's kind of like her waiting for the next episode. This is going to keep her in her mind. Remember, building that, she's working that emotion, right? It's all about that emotion. Keep you in her mind, and that is what will make her really, truly fall for you. And that's it. That is how you attract any woman. We get lost in thinking we need the looks, we need the money, we need the fame. You do not need that. You just need to understand female psychology and what women are actually attracted and truly drawn to. When you can become that and start giving women this kind of experience, they will be drawn to you. So if you are tired of watching women chase other men and you want to become the man that they chase, book a free strategy call with me. You can find it in the section below. I'll show you how to tap into the version of yourself that women cannot ignore. Of course, don't forget to like this video if it was helpful. Be sure to subscribe, and hey, share it with a friend, and be sure to come back every single week for more content. So with that, I am dating coach Van Johnson, leader of the Brethren community. You can join the Brethren community. You should be able to find the link below. And with that, I've been dating coach Van Johnson, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.